Yeah, I'm giving you an extra lap and a half margin just in case, because it's all going to depend on when the leader laps us. We'll still be pitting later than the team in front of us.
Faster car coming up quick. Car right. Clear.
I'm going to quickly just grab a drink and a change, and we'll be back.
Okay. Sounds good.
.82. That car is a lap down. Faster car coming up quick. Right side. Clear on the right. 45.64. Faster car coming up quick. Right side. Still there. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the right.
So for anyone tuning in now, or indeed after we've finished, earlier stream dropped and I couldn't revive it, so apologies for that. So we're just using a second one to close out. We have, what do we have? An hour and 10 left. Dean is in the car. It'll be a full stint and a splash and dash to get us to the end. We are about 48 to 49 seconds behind P1. No pit stop advantage, so we'll just see how it plays out. Probably not enough time to catch unless they have any sort of issue and they have kept their fast driver in, but he is, I think, on his 4th shift back to back, so he's probably a little tired.
Faster car coming up quick. 46.2. Left side. Clear. Car right. Clear. The leader just did a 45.87. Faster car coming up quick. Right side. Clear. .77.
I'm back.
Sounds good.
Dude, the amount of clothes I have gone through, just driving, sweating, changing, repeat. I cannot wait to take a nice shower tomorrow.
Yeah, you've done some stints across both the sessions. This is as refreshed as I felt after our endurance event.
The second the beer gets cracked open.
Oh yeah, tastes good.
Well, the team of 5 is really nice.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spa with 3 was tough. I kind of enjoyed it because you get to know the other 2 guys super well, but man, it was exhausting.
Yeah, no, I would look around like that. We did the Bathurst 12 with Dean, Justin, Caddy, and I. That was really good.
Nice. Yeah, I feel like a 12-hour, I'd be quite happy to do 3 for 12, but 3 for 24 is it's hard. You just never get enough sleep.
Yeah, that one was tough because we did another thing where we had to start in another split.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's hard.
But still not as bad as 24 for 3.
No.
Car on your left.
She's finally going.
45.61. Clear. That car is a lap down.
It looked like he was getting held up, but I know now that he's in front of me, I'm going to get held up.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
Faster car coming up quick. Right side. Clear. .09. Group of faster cars approaching. Car on your left. Clear. Left side. Clear on the left.
So P1 in GTP is 3 laps clear of the field. He must have had a really good race.
Faster traffic approaching. Car right. Clear on the right. Forty-five 5.82.
It's kind of nuts that you lose 100+ laps over the course of the race distance to the GTPs.
Yeah, it's wild. That car had passed us 104 times.
Yeah, it's
like,
crazy.
Yeah, that's nuts.
And the lead car in that class has got 3 laps on the rest of the field, so they, I don't know, maybe they were incident free. They must have had a good race.
Yeah, it lapped a lot of cars, I can tell you that.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Traffic approaching.
it's one thing that, like, when you're a GT car to just sit there and you get passed by a lot in the straight, but imagine overtaking like 40 cars 100 and something times.
It's true, yeah.
It's crazy.
I want to race some prototypes. I feel like that's an evolution I need to make this year.
Yeah, I want to try that. I've done like sprints and stuff, but I've never done multi-class in them.
Yeah, I've never really raced them at all. I think I've test drove one just for fun, but don't know how to drive them yet.
I did GTP at a Petite last year.
How was it?
I think it was pretty good.
Yeah.
I hit a couple people, but that happened.
Yeah. Do you have any sympathy for GT3 drivers? Like, who do you side with? No, you've driven both.
I personally prefer the GTP.
Yeah.
I think I can take advantage of the GTP more than I can driving a GT3.
Yeah, okay.
Mainly like managing traffic and stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like I can do that better in a GTP than I can in a GT3.
Yeah.
You have a lot more agency in the faster car, it seems like. Did you do Petite with Juicy?
Yeah, it was within.
Yeah, see, this is why he's hitting people. He's learning from Dive Bomber, bro.
And most of it was netcode though, so.
Dude, that's something Juicy would say. Oh, that's too funny. Yeah, that would be a scary team. If I had a car handled by Dean and Juicy,
Yeah.
I'd be like, alright.
I was running Watkins last year with just someone who hadn't done enduro before, so I hadn't done that many, but I thought it'd be cool to do it. And like, I'd got us into the lead, we were a long way ahead. I was doing the last stint, and then, man, I just someone tried to pass me in that last sequence of corners at Watkins, and I was so mad. And then to try and make up for it, we did IMSA on the Sunday, because it was the same weekend. Same thing, got into the lead early, was even further ahead this time, and same corner, same car, got collected again. It's fucking brutal. I gotta finish that 6 hour this year. Really irritated me last year.
0.54.
Which 6 hours?
Watkins Glen, because I was fast. Like, I qualied poorly both times, but I got to the front within, I don't know, 2 stints. I was leading the race in both of them. So I can drive the track pretty well, but fuck, man, traffic at Watkins, I was hardcore.
I can't do walk-ins.
I gotta finish it this year. I'll do it again because it's only 6 hours. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna do it. You know, frustration isn't as big as when you put in like 22 hours.
Yeah.
But fuck,
We
to get. I
did-
wish like the last corner. It's like GTP should never ever pass there. It should be like a rule, but they always fucking give it a go. But it's difficult to know where they're gonna go, and they can't always predict what you're gonna do. Yeah, just a nightmare.
Yep. Yeah, we did it, and we did similar. Well, we were on track for a
45.81.
victory. Usually, every endurance actually goes like this, where we lose a little bit of time to the people in front. Then we'll be either like, going like in a position to gain a full lap on the on 1 and 2. Or we are in 1 and 2 and a lap ahead, and then something happens, and then we finish on podium. It's pretty much like, except for Bathurst. Bathurst stuff happened. A lot of stuff went wrong, but we still managed to like,
Right
I
side.
don't know, somewhere decent. 14,
Clear.
15. Yeah. I
Yeah,
want
you just
one.
tried Daytona last year.
45.
Daytona last year?
Yeah.
So Simon, Daytona last year we did. We participated in 3 different stints.
No way. How did the last one go? You
It was
make
a
it?
long weekend.
Yeah.
Where did we get the last one? Was that a?
Clear.
I think we finished 3rd or something like that.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
a good
it
effort.
was podium.
So this was
But-
the first enduro I did ever 12 months ago.
Yeah,
And,
yeah, same actually.
I mean, I sort of enjoyed it, but the car was totaled before my first stint, so it was more like the preparation and getting used to it, but I still kind of had fun, but it gave me the bug instantly.
Yep, yeah, I was very nervous. I was shaking going into
Yeah.
my first stint.
That's what I was Yeah. Well, yeah, see, I wasn't because the car was totaled, so there was no real pressure. We wanted to see how it handled, and it handled like shit, even though we'd done all the repairs, so I did my minimum and then we parked it. But, yeah.
Faster traffic approaching.
So, we
Left side. Clear.
ours the first stint we had. I don't know if you know Adam Thompson,
Doesn't ring a bell, so I guess not.
but he was racing
Right
with us, and
Clear on the
I think
right.
I did a stint. I think I opened.
Mm-hmm.
I forget who opened, but then Adam got in the car and crashed, and then
Car right.
we
Clear.
got into it. Then we had another one start. I think it was the 2 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
or it was the second it got to nighttime, whatever. Like, or it might have been the.
46.
I don't even know at this point. But the second stint, it was like
traffic approaching.
probably like we were in a really good spot. I think we were leading, and I like went to bed at like 3 in the morning or 4 in the morning
Yeah.
to get like a couple
Keep to the
hours
left,
of rest.
clear on the
And
right.
then when I get up, they're like, "Oh yeah, we had to start a new stint or a
Oh,
new split." I'm
shit.
like, "What happened?" They're like, "Yeah, we missed. Some guy was driving. I think it was Adam. Adam was driving again, and he was like, if you know Steve Finch, Steve Finch was.
Oh,
spawning
yeah,
for him.
yeah.
Yeah, he's like, "Hey Finch, can you just let me know where the pit box is?" And then Finch was just talking and not acknowledging, and he's
Oh,
like, "Oh yeah, you
no.
passed it."
Oh, no.
They tried reversing in pit lane and they got black flagged. So then we restarted
Oh.
the 3rd time.
When you
And
reverse in pit lane, is like, what is, are you DQ'd or
there, hold
what's
your
the
line.
penalty?
I
Clear.
think it's a black flag or a DQ. It's one of the two. I think it's a black flag.
And what do you get?
I
Do you
think
get
it's going reverse in general is a like DQ though.
it's just
like,
instant
Going
shit.
backwards on track.
So
Pretty
we got a bit lucky. Oh no, it wasn't this one. It was our first one, wasn't it? We did a
Yeah,
bit of
we got
reverse.
very lucky that we
Yeah.
didn't get DQ'd for that. You can go a certain bit backwards.
Mhm.
Just think of the people who overshoot their pit box.
Totally, yeah. We were just in range.
But yeah.
Yeah, if we hadn't got taken out yesterday, I think that would have been, I'm not going to say an easy race, but I bet the people who won that didn't have too much trouble. So many people were dropping out.
45.78.
How it goes. I do want to win one of these next year. next
this
year.
this will be my best result, so I'm pretty happy with it, especially after last night actually.
Yet to get a endurance dub, and I want one.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm annoyed I can't make Bathurst this year, but I think I can make just about everything else. I love Sebring, and I didn't get to race that last year because the team I ran with, the guy, I think I mentioned it yesterday, the guy qualied, crashed in the first one within a few laps, and then he qualied again the second one and crashed in his first stint, and then there was no more time slots, so that sucked. I definitely want Sebring.
Yeah, I've not done the Sebring endurance, but I'd very much would like to.
I love that track. Took
Yeah,
me a
it's
long
really good.
time to get decent at it, and every time I haven't driven it for a while, it takes me a while to get back up to speed, but I really like this Audi, so I reckon I could be quick there. It was last year, like, in 1 week I put 600 iRating at Sebring just practicing. I've never had such a big jump before, so there was just something about that track, I think.
Yeah, there's a lot of nuances to learn there in corners with all the bumps and off-camber stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
All the bumps, but
like the first and last
yeah,
corner, like once I figured that out properly and could do it consistently, that was almost worth like 3/4 of a second to my lap time.
it was always a bad track for me, and then we had that that S1 race there.
That was your bust.
But yeah, that was my first S1 race.
Oh yeah.
Sebring.
That'd be
And
shocking.
I was like, damn, I'm gonna do so bad in this. It's like I have under practiced. That was my first race in the Porsche as well,
Oh yeah.
and I just got the car. Or no, it was my second, because my first race in the Porsche was the Fuji 12 hour. Oh, we did get an endurance win. Dean, Juicy, and I. At Fuji,
nice.
I forgot about that.
Clear.
But besides, so it was my second race in the car, and at a track that I'm not good at.
Keep to the
And
left.
then all of a sudden,
Clear.
like after my pit stops, everything clicked up, and I was like, oh. And now I love the track,
Nice.
because I get it now.
Yeah, I was so angry after that race and this one because
Oh, you were right behind me. I remember.
I stuffed it twice. I was cruising as well, and I just took a corner poorly, and then I put it straight into the wall.
Yeah, you were right behind me, and then all of a sudden I saw your headlights whip, and then I was like, oh. Yeah, it was the Ferrari, man.
Yeah, the Ferrari was a bit loose, but that is the only race that I've had that problem. So that's what irritated me. Because I wasn't pushing that hard, I took a funny line into that corner, and then it was poor driving, simple as that.
Yeah, I remember that. Just feeling the pressure.
Faster traffic approaching.
Wow, under an hour to go. Crazy.
Right side. Clear.
Yeah, we're looking like on fuel right now. Alright, yeah, so we're making, we don't have, we only have one more pit.
45.7.
Only one more. Yeah, there's no way we'd have saved this full stint.
No.
Even if we kept doing 32s, I don't think.
We would have had to have committed to 33s, like, for many of us. Which
would not
was
have been too
which
slow.
was hard. Yeah, I think so.
45.44.
Oh yeah, did you enjoy the protest read?
The what?
The protest, like reading the protest from Daytona.
Oh yeah, I did. Sorry, I forgot what
Faster
you meant.
traffic
Yeah, I did
approaching.
enjoy that. It was fun. Yours was the most enjoyable to read yet. Had some life
Right
to it.
side.
Not everyone
Yeah.
gets this creative.
Stay on the left.
Well, I knew the
Clear.
call was like probably not an actual penalty, but I wanted to vent, so I was like, let's have fun with this.
Well, I
Just
learned a bit because when I first looked at it, I'm like, oh yeah, my guess would have been that it was a penalty. So then I did some digging on iRacing and read it, and then I'm like, okay, it looks like the tri-oval. You can pass there, but if you do an unsafe rejoin, then it doesn't matter who's like it's the rejoiner's fault. Which I was like, okay, well that didn't happen.
45.85.
And then that mid corner, yeah, I don't know, it was a bit sloppy.
No, that's.
Car on your
I mean,
left.
once you're in the mid corner
Clear
there,
on the
like it's the classic. You park it on the apex when you have to go on the inside
Yeah,
line.
but
That
it
way
wasn't
they
great.
can't
It
get
wasn't
next.
great. It wasn't great driving because it was like he went out wide and then came back hard, and I didn't feel like we could penalise it, but yeah, it wasn't great to be honest.
He's what it is.
Indeed.
I'm very excited for Suzuka though. Love that track.
Yeah, I like it. It's not my best, but I do
45.52.
enjoy the
Faster
challenge
traffic
of it.
approaching.
Maybe I'll like it in the Audi.
Car right. Clear.
Are you being held up by this guy?
Not really.
Okay. It's only having the leader. Wasn't he 104 laps? Only 104. I don't remember.
No, you said that, and then I scanned down, and it was 100. So no, I think it's static. He's still 3 laps ahead of P2 in that class, so nothing has changed.
Yeah. Good.
Faster car coming up quick. Left side. Clear on the left.
Interesting to see that. I'm pretty sure all the guys who qualified really high in the GT cars were all got wiped out.
Wow.
Faster traffic approaching.
Like pole position,
Right
I think
side.
was grid
Clear on the
33.
right. 46.36.
Grid 34 got taken out. Grid 35 was taken out.
Wow.
Grid 36 is retired. Basically, the lowest grid slot we have still running is the guys who were P1 and they were grid 40, and now they're 5 laps down.
Wow.
All the fast guys. As the top 6 or 7, that's crazy.
Yeah, and I learned the car numbers when you're driving in a team
The car behind
mean
is pitting.
nothing, apparently. They have nothing to do with iRacing. I assume the pit box does. others don't.
Yeah, because you can do custom numbers.
Mm-hmm. Can you do custom numbers for teams though?
Looks like it. Because some of these numbers are definitely custom. Like you have 420.
Yeah, you're right.
69.
Noticed it.
Faster traffic approaching. Right side. Clear. Faster car coming up quick. Right side. Clear on the right. Car right. Clear.
I don't know what the LMP is doing.
No, I thought so. Pretty sketchy.
It'd be really annoying if he disconnects us. Like from the toe.
Well, now we can see if he's holding us up or not. If we catch up to him quickly, then...
Yeah, I mean, they're pretty stable at 44, 45 to P1, so they're going to have a problem for us to have a chance.
Yep. Let's do our race and give ourselves every opportunity. Got one full sprint race ahead.
Yep.
And,
This is a good team of drivers, though. Like, similar pace, solid. It's been good.
yeah, this was I think one of our best teams we've ever fielded.
Really, yeah, it's great to be a part of.
I appreciate you being a part of it.
Oh man, I loved it. I was saying to Bradley.
And the second
Big
you
fan.
were off the 33 lap save, you were cooking.
And you know what's funny about that? Because it was pretty chill on the chat then, so I was just going. And the problem was I didn't know what I was saving, but when I realized I had a chance to make that number, I'm like, oh, I'll make it. But I thought it was probably a 32, and I was like, Jesus, how do people how is everyone going so fast and getting that number? But I was like, well, I'll just fuel save. I've got the time. And so it just kind of made sense to do it. So I was quite happy when you did the math, because otherwise I literally wouldn't have known. I would have just thought, oh, well, it was all right. But it was so aggressive, especially towards the end of the stint. Like when you come up the banking for T1, I was off gas. The moment I left the yellow line, I was off gas all the way into the corner just to make sure I called it. And I still sputtered into the pits. Like it was a real... And I was lifting at the 3 going into the bus stop. Like the braking markers were so far forward.
Yeah.
But I guess it worked. It was fun. Now I know. It's doable. And my times weren't terrible, but you're right. We wouldn't have wanted to do that for many stints. But it was kind of interesting to see. I had to
I know, I've never seen it done before, so hats off.
It's not usually a strength of mine, I'll be honest, but because there wasn't much going on around me, I could focus on that, so it just sort of became easy.
Well, now you're going to be really good at fuel saving.
Yeah, I guess so.
If you just did a 33 at Daytona, what the times you had, then yeah.
Yeah, the last that I did was way more fun though, because I just practiced, a much lighter fuel save, and it just was more fun to drive the car hard. So fuel save was cool, but driving faster was more fun.
Definitely, yeah. So the majority of the sense, it's like I just want to go fast here.
Yeah, I mean, I know I can do it, so I'm happy. If I need to do it, then I can do it. But I mean, I took a few off tracks in that last stint, which wasn't great, but it was cool to just have a stint where you push a bit.
No, yeah. Yeah, I was just, oh yeah, Justin just pushed his last 2 stints. I just pushed my last, or he pushed 1 stint. Dean came in, filled in
Nice.
for that,
Faster
pushed the
traffic
stint.
approaching.
Yeah.
I did. I pushed my 2 stints. It's
Right
good.
side.
Yeah, we've run a really
Clear on
good
the
race,
right.
to be honest.
Yeah, we have.
Because we haven't collected any damage. I know we've had some pretty minor optionals. But that's pretty much been it. It's been great.
Yeah.
45.
No, yeah, that's what I was saying
4-1.
when Justin had his little. That whole stint was kind of a mess, just from unfortunate.
Well,
bad luck.
you know what's
I was
really
like,
tough, though? Like, I just sympathize with that feeling. Because if something happens at the beginning of a stint, I find it really hard to shake that off. Like, it's sometimes you can just drive through it and you just feel better about it, but it's hard, man. And just something it's so easy just to miss the pit limit. Like,
Faster traffic
any one of us
approaching.
could have done it, and then you just think about that for the next 45 minutes.
Car right.
Yeah, but I was like, if that's the only thing that happened
Still
to
there,
us,
hold your line.
then that's
Clear
great.
on the right.
Exactly.
Like, there's only how many people left? 1, 2, 3, 5,
Car on your left.
like 6.
Clear.
There's 6 GT3s left running.
Yeah, it's crazy. Well, like you
That's
said,
it.
if you think
30.
about how many times
Somewhat.
one car has passed us, and then you multiply that by whatever it is, 20, 30,
Yeah,
every
It's a lot
time
of-
that happens, there's an opportunity for a crash.
yeah. I mean, look at having the leaders. I think we called it when we were like, yeah, they're pumping in laps, but not really being generous in traffic.
Totally.
Totally caught up
agree.
with them.
I also like the fact we're like this like stealth fuel save group. Maybe not stealth, but then as soon as we like lit it up towards the end, we suddenly started to put time into them. Like, it was pretty fun.
I really like the fuel save strat. I did a ton of prep in like math, and for Daytona last year, like I did a ton of prep with Excel.
Yeah.
And kind of came up with it, and now we kind of run it in most of the lanes where we just save a lap, and you end up being a little bit slower than whoever the front runners are going to be if you're not directly in like a 1-2 spot. For like the beginning couple hours, and you might lose like 30 seconds to them over those couple hours, but then once you get like towards the middle of the race, that like 14 hours left and beyond,
Yeah.
You're at the point where now you're like, you say 30 laps is one tank. The second you're 15 laps saved on them,
Yeah.
think about the early stints. You're slower because not only you're fuel saving, but you're always on a heavier tank.
Yeah, heavy.
Because
Yeah,
they
that's
pit,
true.
and you put a lap behind them, you have an extra lap of fuel the entire stint, and you have 2 extra laps.
That's right.
But then all of a sudden you get 15, like you get halfway through the race and it flips. And now
and you really feel it come back to you at that point.
Yeah, you're quicker. The pressure's on them because now they haven't saved anything, and you're saving and you're quicker than them.
Exactly.
And you just claw back a ton.
That's right.
And usually you pass them like. Usually you can pass them before you've even had the pit stops come around and flip.
Yeah.
Like, You can't. I call it like cashing in.
Yeah.
And
But
then
even like you
cashing
said,
in, you're like,
even like you said today, it can help against a minor incident or what we had happen today. Like, it's a good insurance policy that can either vault you to a win or it can just keep you competitive.
Clear on the right.
Yeah, it did. It kept us. The goal was we can still finish on lead lap. That kept us the lead lap.
45.44.
So why I'm surprised more people don't run that kind of strat.
I feel like you have to run it. I don't know, unless you're just that fast. But I don't know what they do in top split. I'm assuming top split must feel safe, but I don't know.
I don't even know if everyone does.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I mean, last year I remember we were having this discussion, and I don't think some of the top split guys were. But I don't think you have to fuel save in the beginning. So maybe that's when they were looking at it.
Yeah, maybe.
Because you only need to save the one pit stop's worth over.
Yeah.
And it's not even like it's a pit stop's worth over the other teams.
Yeah, true.
Who aren't saving anything.
Yeah. But the thing for me is, if you've practiced it a little bit,
The leader's fitting
if
now.
you are fuel saving, it takes the pressure off you, going deep into all the corners and pushing everything harder. Like the car is better for it. You just have to, as you said, accept it's a little slower. But sometimes for me, fuel saving isn't even that much slower. It just means
Faster
I'm
traffic
probably
approaching.
driving slightly better than normal because I'm rolling into corners rather than jamming it in thinking it's faster.
Car right.
Yeah, no, and your tires just do so well. Like we
Alright.
so we had plenty
Clear
of
on the
laps that
right.
were sub 45s on the fuel save because when you're super light at the end, your tires are good. It's just,
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the last 5 laps of that second stint for me. God, I loved it.
Yeah.
The car was
Yeah.
fast.
5.01.
So much fun to
New
drive.
fast lap for you.
I mean, I had
Car
super
behind
low
you,
temps, so it was
Faster
like
traffic
prime for
approaching.
everything, but it's good.
Car on your left. Clear. Car on your left.
I think I did
Still
my
there,
fastest
hold your
lap
line.
fuel saving.
Really? Nice.
Still there.
Leader pitted, and he came out of pits. They're keeping the fast guy on for the
Clear on
end.
the left.
Wow. That guy is...
Twin
Mission.
couple.
Yeah,
Stint?
it's five in a row now.
Jeez. Well, that's good. That we put them under pressure that they had to, like,
Keep him
give
in,
it some.
5 hours straight for that guy.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Fuck, that's a lot. I think I've done 3.5, and that was at Spa. I was so tired at the end of that.
You know what? If he clinches this W with 5 stints in a row after this is the 2-driver team, like they have a right. They've earned it.
They really have, yeah.
They-
To be that
yeah.
tired and to stay out of trouble is quite impressive.
If I had to lose to anyone, it would be these guys.
Well, we gave them a run for their money. Even
Yeah.
when we had to kind of come back a little bit, we did. Kept them honest. We couldn't let up.
Car on your left. Clear.
Yeah.
Jake, are you looking at this fuel?
46.1.
Yeah, you have 2 more laps.
You are the leader.
But what about the ad? In my crew chief, I'm not crew chief, but it looks like it's going to add 103 liters. But is that? Am I just seeing that wrong?
Left side. Clear on the left.
I wouldn't be surprised. I have it marked at auto fuel with 1.4 extra laps.
Yeah, but there's only 30 minutes left, so that can't be right, can it?
I mean, how much is 100 something liters?
Well, auto fuel is unlocked, so it hasn't calculated anything.
Yeah, auto fuel is unticked here for me.
Faster
There you go,
traffic
just
approaching. Left side.
Oh, there we go. 59 liters. Okay.
Clear.
Margin of 1.4. Sounds good. Yeah, I was just thinking that looked a bit weird. That would have sucked. Just sat in the pit for double the time. Alright, and no tires. Yeah, no tires. Perfect. Is Sebring the next one up? That's the second, right? Or the second GT3 Enduro?
Yeah, what is that? February or March? Something
Yeah,
like
it's before Bathurst. Well, oh no, shit. Maybe Bathurst is first and then it's Sebring. Oh, I'll have to look it up.
that. Bathurst was really good, but that is probably the most tiring track.
I love it, and we finished that one last year. But I'm away that weekend. It sucks. I'm sad to be missing it. Very sad.
Okay. Yeah, that is unfortunate.
45.84.
But yeah, we missed it for anything good.
It's my birthday weekend, and we usually for that weekend go up to Sunshine Ski Hill here and just spend the weekend up there. It's a place we ski every week, but they have a hotel on the hill, so I don't know. It's a cheap time of year to go.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's gonna be expensive. You're boxing this lap, dude?
Do that.
It's just unfortunate timing because this year Bathurst is in the sun. Yeah, Sebring is 22nd to 24th of March.
Yeah, I haven't run Sebring yet, and I'm very down to do it this year.
Oh yeah, if you guys allow me back, I am all over Sebring like a rash.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I love that shit.
We have to find one of these 6-hour endurances this year, and we should get everyone who wants to do it and just do a we should just do a randomizer for the teams.
Yeah.
and,
Well,
and
I
see who
think the
gets what.
Watkins is a great
Well,
one. I mean, it's hectic because it's multi-class, but it's a nice track. It's easy to learn. I loved doing that last year, even though we got crashed out. It was cool. Yeah, when is Watkins?
Boxing.
Watkins June.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
I stint in.
Yeah, I wonder what that'll put us behind him now.
They are just looking at it.
The limiter, you're all good there.
Yeah, they're about 30, mid-30s ahead, 34, 35, I think.
He's just entering the banking now, so he's like the infield. Not even the whole infield ahead. There's always the chance too that they underfueled.
Yeah, I think even then they've got a big enough buffer.
Yeah,
Well, if they underfuel and I mean like run out of fuel in a sec.
Oh, you mean like have to take a tow back? Yeah.
that would be horrendous, you imagine? After
It's not
23
possible.
hours.
It all depends on when the lead car passes you. You could be doing a whole extra lap.
That is very true. That is very true.
So we're gonna take it easy on fuel this lap too, Dean, just in case we need that extra 0.6 or whatever.
That is a great point.
Gotcha.
Because you're not racing anyone behind, and there's not much you can do to catch the leader. So you might as well just secure a position.
It's funny that
Help him.
you have
Car
taken
coming up
8
quick.
seconds out
The
of it.
leader just did a 46.5.
Yeah, because our fuel stop was
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah.
Car 1 is up the front.
that's what 3 or
Car
4
right.
laps of fuel gets you.
Clear on the right.
Yeah, it's
Or actually 3 laps
something.
of fuel, yeah. 4
Yeah,
laps.
it's something.
It's pretty massive. 2 or 3 laps.
It's
Car right.
every second station.
Clear on the right.
I grab a little bit more. I'll be right back.
A group of faster cars approaching. 26.11 left side. Clear. Left side. Clear. Faster traffic approaching. Car on your left. Clear on the left. Faster car coming up quick. .15.
Alright, I'm back. Okay, crossing the line, Dean, we're at 15.0 laps remaining on the fuel. Can you hear me alright?
Yep.
Yep. I see 15 laps remaining, yeah. So we can just keep it at this 15 laps.
That car is a lap down.
Or keep it at that, number, just so we have that extra lap in case. That would be great. Should need an extreme amount of saving for it, but just want to keep an eye on it.
Minutes to go. .81.
And you're keeping an eye on the incidents. What are we up to here?
Yeah, Dean, I would try not to get a single one more, because if someone hits us and we get a 4X,
Yeah, it's good.
just in case that happens.
Alright.
So everything you can do to avoid a single one more. I don't think we've ever had the incidents this high.
Yeah, I was looking. I'd contributed 17. So I did my fair share.
I added 18, so I added my fair share as well.
Yeah, you were in the car a bit longer than me though. I was only in for three stints.
Yeah, but it's also, I feel like it goes down, the incidents go down exponentially
Yeah,
as
it's
you
true.
spin longer.
Yeah.
I think as long as I've been in the car, the incident count's going to be pretty high.
I don't know. Yeah, but that's why we have, like, Justin Caddy. to lower to feel safe, and
You need the mix, right? That's what it's all about.
It's a really good balance.
Bit of safe. Yep, totally.
Faster traffic approaching.
On certain tracks, if you're going to push, you're going to get incidents.
Car right.
It's just
Clear.
Yeah.
But then for me, there's tracks like Watkins
Car
where,
right.
other than T1,
Clear on the right.
which you can strategically use to get an incident if you're trying to pass someone. You can keep counting at places like that.
Yep. That's what I was. We did S1 at there too,
Left
didn't we?
side.
Yeah, I like the
Clear on the
tracks
left.
slightly.
Oh yeah, you were behind me for like what felt like a year. I remember that.
No,
Were you like right there behind me?
Yeah, quite possibly.
Yeah, I remember that, and I kept taking off tracks in T1 to try and get away from you.
Yeah, 20 go quite a long way.
Yeah, it's like, alright, I remember like getting halfway through the race, I was like, alright, I have like 0x to my name. Time to start using these things. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never raced that well in my own league, to be honest. I think all the other shit that you do around it, I don't know. Even when I'm well practiced, like Sebring, that sort of been such an easy race for me, and binned it within 5 laps.
It's a tough league too, the competition's really, really tough.
Yeah, Greg and Kyle are quick. I kind of like having them, because I enjoy seeing where the standard goes.
It brings it up, for sure.
Yeah.
And I like having someone like that to chase, because naturally I start improving.
Yeah.
I have something to chase, a benchmark.
It's tough in the league though, because then you kind of know who's going to win the race. Like Greg's just so good that when he's winning, he's not even trying. Like it's just crazy, man. He has so much margin at that pace. Blows my mind.
We're closing the gap though.
Yeah, it's true.
I was moving the day of Hockenheim, but I was looking at our data on Garage 61. I think his fastest lap was only like a 10th and a half or a 10th quicker than my fastest.
Yeah, that was another shocker for me. Like, I was ready to crush that track, was crushing that track, and then the fucking like steering wheel malfunction. I just could not believe that.
You've had really bad luck.
No. I'm so glad it didn't carry into race 2 though, because after it happened last night, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god.
Did it happen last night when I was out?
No. Well, I did a lot of stuff in prep for that, like I downgraded firmware on the wheelbase, and I mapped my sequence or shifted to separate buttons just in case, but no, that hasn't happened. But I just been getting taken out last night. Different type of luck, but you know. Well, I shouldn't say last night, like the first time slot we ran.
What did it say? Dean, just be extra cautious with the traffic, because we can't afford any contact.
The leader is running. 46, Steven.
If we get a 4x, we're gonna have a penalty.
Just a Sunday drive for the last 15 minutes.
Yep. Looks like what it's going to come down to is if these guys run low on fuel or not.
46.1. Group of faster cars approaching. Left side, clear. Faster traffic approaching.
Is it coming your way?
Car on
They're
your
going.
left. Clear. Faster traffic approaching. Right side. Clear on the right. Right side. Clear.
Can you guys hear me over?
45.84. Right side. Clear on the right.
Alright. My thing froze.
Yeah, we can
10 minutes to go. We're a
It's
great
weird.
spot
I
for
can only
hardware.
see if I'm spotting.
do. 10 minutes to go.
Faster car coming up quick.
Miles of big gaggle coming. Good timing.
Car right. Clear.
Alright, I'm reloading this.
Right side. Clear. Car right. Clear on the right.
Oh, that's sick. Jesse's and Jimmy Broadbent split.
Oh, really? Oh, that's
That's
awesome.
really cool.
Faster car coming up quick. 46.03. Right side. Clear on the right. Right
What is
side.
that guy
Clear.
doing? Fuck me, that is done. Wow.
Are we okay?
Yeah. This prototype tried to hoon it around the outside at T1 and all the marbles. Like, dude, there's 10 minutes left. Not even. Don't know if he ended up in the wall. I think it's wrong. Is he running again? Don't know. It's wild. Down to brain fade, I guess.
Faster car coming up quick. Car on your left, keep to the right, clear. Faster car coming up quick.
Oh god, this guy was in P2 as well. This is the guy that sent it last lap. What an idiot.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Now, if the lead car passes P1 in the next 5 minutes, then we will be on lead lap for the end.
Okay.
Because we just got passed, I believe, right? Lead car?
Yes. What, as in GTP lead car?
Yep, like the lead car of the whole race.
No, well, they are 25 seconds, 26 seconds behind us. We just got passed by P2.
Faster traffic approaching.
Okay. So I want to make sure
So
they
P1,
passed.
GTP would have to make it 27 seconds, which
Car right.
I assume.
Clear.
Yeah, but they should make that up in like a lap.
Yeah, we should.
So they should be able to pass the leader too before
It's
the end.
weird though, it's not increasing, it's still 28, 20, it's getting bigger. Why is the gap getting bigger?
45.58.
Oh no, sorry, fuck, I'm talking rubbish. I'm not looking at it, I was looking at it based on P1 in last split, so you're right, we have just passed it. It's going up to 30 seconds now.
So I'm wondering then if
Faster traffic approaching.
they shouldn't pass us again in 5 minutes.
Right side.
No, I
Clear
don't
on the
think
right.
so, they should pass, yeah, they have just passed P1 in our class.
So the hope is they don't pass us again, or they pass both of us again, and then it will be a lead lap to the end.
Faster traffic approaching. Right side. Clear. Right side. Clear.
It's funny how the traffic's coming through in
Alright.
bunches now. Everyone's ended up
Clear
on the
on the
same
right.
piece of track.
The leader is running 47.02.
The battle for P2 isn't that far off. They're like 10 seconds away from each other right now. Like a P2 overall. They're in the same lap.
Oh yeah.
And the battle for P4, those cars are right next to each other. They're like, look,
45.44.
they are directly next to each other. P4. That's so crazy that after 24 hours straight,
It's
these
true,
guys
yeah.
are neck and neck.
Yeah.
I'm so glad we don't have a finish like that, honestly. Right now.
P1 in our class is either struggling in traffic or on some sort of fuel save because you suddenly cut into their lead by 3 seconds.
Interesting. Yeah, last lap was a 1:47.
They got a lot of traffic around it. It's probably what it is.
Alright,
The car coming up quick.
No fuel saving to bust up.
just bad traffic for a lap. Oh wow, this is P3 we're coming up against. My God. Some of these moves with like 2 minutes to go are blowing my mind.
Yeah, so P1 is not fuel saving.
Okay. It must have been just a bad traffic one.
Alright, let's take it easy, Dean, because we cannot get any contact, or else we will get a penalty.
Alright, 46.29, clear.
Just hanging around this 88 car. This whole stint.
P1 overall should not lap us before the end. Because they are on like the back straight right now.
Yeah, there's only a minute to go. It's 88 car. It's a minute to go. Get off the grass. Hey, what's going on with P1? The time was ticking down fast for a second.
Oh, it does that when he crosses and we haven't yet.
Start the car coming up quick.
Just for a second, I got excited.
Got another LMP going by.
Alright. Clear, white flag, white flag. Car on your left.
Okay, white flag left.
Still there,
Just let him go by, let him go by.
45.37. That car is a
Let him
lap
go
down.
by.
Stay on the right, clear on the left.
Just hang behind him. Not worth, this is not for position. Leader just finished.
Nice.
Like the overall leader,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, congrats these guys.
Car right. Keep to the left. Clear.
Nicely done.
There's the flag.
New
It's
lap,
over.
29 seconds behind. That was a great drive,
Good job.
great close
Very
out,
good
team.
job.
Great end to the day. Well, that is officially my highest enduro finish. It was great fun, boys. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, thanks for being a part of it, Simon. This was a really good time.
Oh, dude, if you guys will have me back, count me in any time. I love this stuff.
No, I congratulated the P1 guys, and they said thank you, congratulations.
Well done, fellas.
Thank you.
Yeah, very good.
That was a good race. That was fun. That was really good fun.
How far back were you guys from first when you finished? It had to be pretty close, right?
29 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that counts after 24 hours as being close. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. We'll take that for sure.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah. No, all very clean race. I'm gonna wait a little while before I make fun of him for it, because it's not actually a big deal. I'm really happy. But Justin forgot to put his pit limiter on, and that's why we're not P1.
Oh hell yeah! You got to talk tons of shit then.
I'm gonna give it a day first. You know?
Oh my god, I won't. You'll wake up to a text message like, "You piece of shit." That's great.
You know, it made it fun though. It put a chase on, and we still got into P2. It wasn't bad.
Put the pressure on P1 as well. They were P1 really earned it though, because it was only 2 drivers, and
that's crazy.
They were trading off triple stints, but the other guy was really slow, and there's one like 6K guy and one 1.9K guy on that team, and the 6K guy. The 6K guy had to stay in for like what is it? He did a 5 stint, a 5
Did he get in after after my stint and we'd taken out 20 seconds? Did he get in then, or did he do one? Did the slow guy do one more and then they switch?
He got in during Justin Caddy's stints, I think.
Yeah. So as soon as we got close to them, it was like, okay.
Yeah, he was like, all right, I'm gonna do 5 stints in a row, and he did, and he clinched it. Also, by the way, the first race that we backed out at, I just want to say we got a top 10 in that one.
That's crazy.
So we got a top 10 and the 2nd place.
Amazing.
And that was 4th split this race.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I'll take a 2nd and 4th split, because like.
In what split was it?
4th split.
Damn.
And it's a lot. The splits are a lot crazier when you're in this event. Like the iRatings for some of these guys are probably pretty nuts. There's a lot of 5 and 6K GT3 drivers we raced against.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got here. We got Simon. You got 11 iRating, 0.17 safety rating.
I'll take that.
Yeah, +2. Sweet.
But how did your race end up finishing?
Pretty good. Yeah, we did okay. I mean, we got hit a bunch. We ended up in what did we end up 12th? We finished.
12, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, our guys did great. There's just like, it was just cursed, seemed like. But yeah, we're pretty well.
That's great. You guys made it to the end, like especially when you have people who haven't run a full one. It's that's a big deal just to get to the end of these things initially.
And shake the bugs out, man.
Big time.
Hey, Brad, you forgot to add Justin Caddy to that.
Oh shit. Okay. Thank you.
Well, my 3rd stint, my left monitor turned off and moved everything to my right monitor.
No.
I was racing with my head cocked all the way to the right.
No
with
way.
My FOV in like the trunk.
That is wild.
And yelling at my wife, start unplugging stuff, plug it back in.
So did it get fixed whilst you were driving?
No, I had to pit. I was so thank God. I think Eric was in the Discord. I was like, "Can you please join?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm setting up right now."
Oh wow, man! So how did it end up on the right screen?
I walked away. I was like, "Yeah, I'll be back in a couple
minutes." I don't know.
minutes.
It turned off. My monitor turned off, and then like I don't know what happened.
And you didn't crash because That's impressive not to put it in the wall when it's switched.
Dude, I swear to God, bad things only ever happen right when you leave or right when you join. Like,
Oh,
just any one.
fact.
It's only right when people join or right when people leave. There's no in between. It never happens in just in like the middle of a stint or something.
Or when you say everything's going well.
Yeah, there you go.
I was telling
Everything's
Simon
fine.
about how we now have we have a pattern for the Sudi endurance where we do a first split, everything's going really good, we're probably set up to win, and then we need to jump into another a second time and go again, and then usually everything's going great, and then something happens, and then we finish on the podium. And that's
Yeah.
I
been
know,
that.
that's usually is how it happened. It didn't happen this time. And to us, but we honestly, that first race, we had a great start, just like the second
Mhm.
race too, man. It was like a really good start, and I really felt confident, and it's just like everything had fucking fell apart. But that's how it goes. It is what
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah. Sometimes how it runs.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
feeling like it should be a good enduro year for us. Get a lot of people.
Yeah.
All right,
I
guys,
was
we're
telling
wrapping the
Simon
stream up.
that
I'm about
when
to
we
hit the
have one of the
sec.
6-hour things
Thank
like
you for tuning
walkouts,
in.
we should just
P2.
get a big pool of everyone who wants to sign up,
Top
and
result.
we should just
Love
do a
it.
randomizer for the
Looking forward to
teams.
running with the
Oh
Sudi
my
guys a bit more
gosh, I can
this year.
imagine.
That'd be
Alrighty,
so
thank you for
fun.
tuning in.
How are the
Catch
results
you
not
in the
posted for
next
this
one.
yet?